We are here at the Oregon Historical Society, and I am talking with Lori, who has curated this amazing exhibit. Thank you so much for talking with me this morning, Lori.
Thank you.
Can you tell me a little bit about Comic City, USA?
Well, Comic City, USA is sort of a nickname for Portland and other places in Oregon. Many cartoonists and comic artists come from Oregon, and this is kind of a center of the comics industry. And Comic City, USA is our exhibit here that is celebrating the lives of those people.
Now, I'm looking around here and there is so much to take in, and I'm a busy bird. Can you tell me your top 3 reasons to come check out this exhibit?
There are lots of different opportunities to try out different parts of the process. There's a light table where you can trace different characters. There's an interactive where you can make your own comic book and create your own character and put it into the comic book. And there are lots of objects, lots of original drawings that have never been on display before.
Okay, so you mentioned a comic book lounge where I can settle in and slap myself through some comic books. How many are there to choose from that I can read through?
There are about 15 different comic books, and they're all different types of comic books from different people that are either living here now or have come from Oregon. So it's all of their different creations.
You mentioned also that I can create my own comic book character?
Absolutely.
Tell me more!
So there is a on-screen activity where you can actually change all different things, eyes and hair, and create whatever kind of comic book character you like, whether it's something that looks like you or totally something completely different. And then you can put it either into a comic book or a comic strip, which is 3 panels, or a 1-panel comic strip, and then you can email it to yourself.
So, Lori, tell me, you are a curator here and you have curated this very exhibit. What exactly does a curator do?
So a curator takes a topic, an exhibit topic, and basically starts researching it. Sometimes they might know a lot about the subject, sometimes they learn more as they go along. And then they come up with some of the main ideas and messages that they'd like to teach people. And so then they start going out and looking for objects and designing interactives that will help convey those different messages.
About how long does it take to curate an exhibit?
So it can take anywhere from a few months to years. This one actually took about a year.
I'm looking for some options for a new career path. Can you tell me, what does it take to become the greatest curator in the world?
Well, I think it's very important to study. I think that if you're in school, you just study as much as you can about museums. If you want to be an art curator, you study a lot about art. If you want to be a history curator, you study a lot about history. So I think it just starts in school.
What is your favorite comic?
I think I would say the Donald Duck comics that were done by a local man named Carl Barks. He was actually from Southern Oregon, and he was one of the greatest Donald Duck artists that's ever lived.
I heard greatest and a type of bird in the same sentence. So thank you, Lori. Now, Lori, as a journalist, it is important for me to ask the questions that the people want the answers to. So, have you met Superman?
I have not met Superman.
What about a fellow named Clark Kent?
It sounds really familiar. I may have met him.
Can I tell you something?
Sure.
Clark Kent, Superman, S-A-M-E, P-E-R-S-O-N.
What? You're kidding me.
So this is splendid, Lori, and I cannot wait to tell all my friends about it. Can you tell us how long this exhibit runs and when it starts?
Yeah, so the exhibit is going on now, and it is here through January 31st.
And is there anything else you'd like us to know about the exhibit before we visit?
Well, I don't know if you're a Multnomah County resident, but all Multnomah County residents get in for free, so you don't
Wow!
even have to pay to get in.
Well, that is fantastic news. Thank you for sharing that.